Hi everyone. We're doing this weird thing called Ascension Round 3. Apparently 8 people are going to be racing 12 races, and then 4 people are going to go home. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that kind of sounds pretty crazy. I don't know how people do it, but I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to lower the audio a bit to hopefully make sure that things make sense. Yeah, I know. I lowered the music. Hopefully it should be good enough. If I have to lower it more, that's fine. So, you know, it'd be cool having a look at the participants, and here they are. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty cool. So we have Patrick, we have Beeeq, we have Michael, we have Pigeon RL, we have Hey, we have Nitro Quiz, we have ThatOneBonk, and we have Anna Player. Now, I don't know about you guys, but those are some pretty cool people. So let's take a look at the people that have been involved in this qualifying in general. And here you can see it. Apparently I qualified first. I mean, that's pretty crazy, but several people have unfortunately had to go. Risk82, Maximars, Acero, Bonk Maker, Quakulous, Lady White, Mikael, Mr. Alloy. But there are other people remaining, and of course we're only going to see 4 people make it out. So yeah. Now obviously we have a lot on the plate. We know that a lot is going to happen, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Right. Hopefully they should be starting with the first race. Hopefully. So yeah, next up is C class. I'm not sure who we're gonna start looking at. I mean, let's just do Bonk. We are currently looking at Bonk's perspective for round 1. And you know, let's just go and see what the heck happens here. Right? Right, guys? I know. Okay, so we are seeing Bonk's perspective for the first race. I mean, this is already just ridiculous in any sense of the word. But here we go. ThatOneBonk starting at the front of the pack. I mean, this is C class is already pretty slow. Nitro Boost already moving ahead slightly. It's already pretty slow, but there are already plenty of weapons flying. Pretty much everyone, I believe, is on the bronze speed. Darmico as well, even though he's on a VR ship. Everyone is falling down, going towards the lower back section of Ultima. ThatOneBonk head-to-head with Darmico. Unfortunately, just not enough speed to get the additional roll for ThatOneBonk. Let's take a look a little bit higher on the pack. Darmico currently in 4th place, hanging on for dear life at the moment. Currently in 4th place, Packers just slightly ahead. Okay, I don't know why the audio is playing twice for some reason. And before we have a contender elimination. Alright, so I think there might... Okay, hold on. Alright, I really hope there weren't any audio issues at the moment. My apologies for not commentating this match that much. I thought there were some issues with the audio, but I think they should hopefully be fixed by now. Well, I'm hoping. We are currently into the final lap. And things are looking pretty interesting. Let's take a look at Beeeq's perspective for a bit. Beeeq currently in second place. Pigeon RL not that far behind. Yeah, things are rather slow on a course like this, for sure. But of course, you know, there's still plenty of time to improve and potential in regards to anyone's perspective and anyone's game. For sure. Yeah, I know. I did apparently mess up the audio. That's good to know. I'm very happy about it. You know, mistakes happen. But anyway, congratulations to Beeeq for being the winner of that race. Congratulations. All right. Next up is of course Queen Small B. Yeah, I know. I fucked up the audio. Cool. Okay. Next up. Okay, apparently, I thought it said Beeeq won on my screen, but oh my god, whatever. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for the other people to start the shindig. Yeah, I know stuff happens, but unfortunately, you know, we do what we can. Yeah, Beeeq. I mean, you know, I can kind of understand why Beeeq loves the track in particular. So, on the player, let's go, because I kind of already did the transition. But I will pay closer attention in regards to who finishes the race moving forward. But yeah, Queen's Ball. Yeah, I'm looking at Nitro Boost perspective, and I don't see any, I don't see anything. Okay. Nevertheless. Yeah, I know. Okay. So, we are seeing stuff happening at Queen's Ball. Oh my god! Wow, look at that! I mean, what an unbelievable push and shove right then there. That's things are looking pretty interesting as we go into the higher section. It's only the first lap, but still quite a bit of action already happening at various people's perspectives. Darth Myko is a bit behind, so let's take a quick look at his perspective. Just from behind. Nitro's just slightly ahead. Already the field has rather shifted out ever since nevertheless, forward. Oh my god, Darth Myko is a bit loud, we apologize. But nevertheless, we're seeing some action happening right now. Mars currently ahead at the moment. Let's see how
Rockets.
Another potential one, but there is a rockets. They help me about the silicon taken or the
contender eliminated.
Slightly behind, we have Patrick's currently in 4th place. And apparently, audio is rather quiet in my perspective, so
Final lap.
So we're into the final lap. Darth Michael, we have a pass for the position. Yes, I know the volume is utterly terrible. Unfortunately, that's the one thing that nevertheless, Patrick's 4th place. We see quite a few rockets. We're seeing some action happening in the back. Let's see what that's going to be like. Darth Michael pretty much fell all the way down, unfortunately. See if things happen from Beeeq's perspective. Maybe there might be a change for the lead. Let's see if things change. Unfortunately, I don't think so. The winner is Hey Hey. Yes? Yes? Does it say Hey Hey? I hope so. Okay. Next up is the Downtown A. So we'll see how things go. Already we're seeing quite a bit of a shakeup in regards to how things are going in regards to the different players. But of course, there are still quite a few things that can change. There's still plenty of races to go. Still, next up is Downtown, and then the 4th race shall be Empire Climb A+. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so I'm going to try and lower the volume. Hopefully it helps. I mean, this is already slightly quieter. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so now we're starting to see more prototypes enter the field. We haven't seen them already, but now we're starting to see them. Things are already flying quite a bit. I mean, I'm pretty sure this was, in particular, one of the previous qualifying events. But nevertheless, things are already looking pretty dandy indeed. Almost a side swipe right there, from Patrick's perspective right there. Seeing quite a bit of changes in regards to the people trying to jostle for positions. I think we saw a missile hit slightly higher in the pack. And another hit right there. Patrick moves forward. And now trying to go ahead and trying to get past Beeeq at the moment. Bonk currently in last place. Nitro Boost starting to move ahead of the pack, however, which is certainly very interesting. Vision RL is currently leading the way at the moment. Pretty impressive.
New lap record.
Although he is hanging on quite a bit, but he's still trying to manage nonetheless. Further behind the streams in particular. but nevertheless, oh my goodness, a very harsh crash right there from Darth Michael right there. Meanwhile, further ahead, Pigeon has, oh my goodness! Pigeon Norel is eliminated by cannons. That's something you certainly not often see in a race, for sure. Oh my goodness. That was quite hard to see. Let's see if Kento is faring any well here. He certainly moved back quite a couple of positions after that nasty hit, but he is still hanging on tight, comfortably in 4th place at the moment. Beeeq is leading the way at the moment, which is certainly interesting.
Shield active. Mine. Rockets. Shield. Shield active. Rockets.
Finish this race with a stunning victory. Congratulations, Beeeq. Well done. Okay, next up is Empire Climb. I thought I already fixed the audio, but okay. Because I know I fixed the audio for at least a few of the people. But I'll check again when I get back to Bonk's perspective. Yeah, definitely some wonderful driving there and piloting from Beeeq in particular. Uh-oh. Someone might have not switched their ship. Yeah, let's actually, start with Bonk's perspective and make sure that everything is working. Because we gotta make sure that the audio is correct. So let's lower it to like 8. Yeah, hopefully this is good enough. Here we go! Empire Climb 8 plus. And oh dear.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Leech beam.
But I mean, things can still certainly change if he actually does get the weapon. I mean, it might be
Missile.
But yeah, 6 laps on Empire Climb. Not much else to say.
Rockets. Plasma.
Surprisingly, he is still kind of hanging on though. I mean, that in itself is pretty impressive.
Rockets.
Now going back to Darth Michael though, he has claimed before in the past that he's pretty good at A+, so let's see if it's actually going to be possible and see if he can actually pull off a win at some point. But of course, there is still plenty of races to go. This will be the last one of 2048 land, but there's still 8 races to go right after this. We're still seeing quite a few weapons flying. Let's go just a bit further behind the pack, looking at Beeeq's perspective, Bonk's perspective. Yeah, let's lower that a little bit more, like 18. Yes. All right. I mean, Bonk is in 3rd place. I mean, that in itself is pretty his perspective. Now let's actually go to Beeeq's perspective. Right behind Darth Michael and ahead of Patrick's at the moment, flying a yellow AG System Speed, the trademark ship. I think I saw a collision of weapon hits right there. Should hopefully help the other people get that advantage. And we have a pass for 3rd place at the moment. Let's see what Bonk has to say about that. Who knows? Who knows? We're seeing more weapon hits. I mean, this is honestly very impressive. ThatOneBonk still being able to pull ahead, has another turbo, hopefully putting it to his advantage in order to continue moving forward. Now, what's interesting is Kensho currently further down the line. He actually was able to get a pass at the moment, but he is a bit further behind and is also clinging on for dear life. Will we see another elimination? I don't think so. I think he's still holding on to get back where he is. Okay, slight shift to Patrick's perspective, and still a bit left to do in this race in particular. Currently in 5th place, Patrick's right here. The gap is increasing to 9 seconds. There's seriously quite a gap at the moment, and I think we're seeing some cannons being fired by Kensho. In fact, the two of them are pretty much neck and neck, and we see another weapon hit. Patrick falls down another split second, but now he's just right behind on a player. Now we're gonna move to Beeeq for a bit, see what things are like on his perspective. He is currently comfortably in 3rd place at the moment. I'm not sure if he might be able to get any further positions. It certainly might be difficult to see for sure. But still, we have quite a bit. We're gonna stick on Beeeq for a while and see if things change. Still comfortably in 3rd place at the moment. I mean, I don't know. I think the order might already be set. But it's clearly some very interesting racing, especially having to do it for 6 laps as well. Definitely not something that's often done. But nevertheless, you have to do what you have to do in order to make things happen in particular. But yeah, that race is over, and we have another winner. And that would be Hey. Once again, very well done. Okay, next up, I actually think the Roasted Cats should be fixed now, so hopefully we'll be able to get their perspective in the next race. Very nice and dandy, and always good to know. Because I think we have a total of 6 perspectives in regards to this whole shindig, which I think is pretty neat. But yeah, now 2048 is over. We are now moving on to HD land, and things are certainly going to be very interesting moving forward. And yes, now we have the Roasted Cat's perspective. I'm not sure. I think they might have additional audio, but it should hopefully already be lower than what I'm already saying. But yes, here we go. Now we're seeing the Roasted Cat's perspective for the first time. We're on a player. Yes, we're all the way back in Venom class. It's piloting a pretty cool ship, the EGX. Not a ship you often see after all, but it's still nice to know nonetheless. We have 2 AG system speeds at the moment, which is certainly very interesting. Oh my goodness, a harsh jostle right there and then. And another quake. And yet he's still clinging on with quite a bit of energy as well. Moving slightly down, we have Patrick's, despite things being, oh my goodness gracious. We're seeing a lot of problems at the moment from everyone's perspective. I mean, that right there is pretty intense. We go a bit further down the pack. Let's see if anyone gets any additional weapons to see if they can potentially get some more advantages. We see another quake get thrown out. We might see some weapons. Oh my goodness, on the player is all over the place. We might see another elimination. I'm not sure yet. It's already quite dense in the mid pack at the moment. Seeing some mines from Dorf, Maiko at critical energy. Maybe Beeeq might be able to do something about that. Currently sitting, unfortunately, in last place. He does have rockets. Will he be able to shoot it out? I don't think so.
Mines.
But he is trying his best in regards to trying to be able to move forward. Let's see if anything else happens. Oh, we have another hit. Oh my goodness gracious. So many weapons flying already. A gap of 7 seconds. But Bonk is currently in second place. Does the Quake actually stop him in his tracks? I don't think so. And he comfortably gets second. But Nitro Boost is your winner. Wow, that was certainly a pretty crazy Quake for it to happen right then and there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a pretty intense race. Alright, next up, unfortunately, it is Sabenko Climb. Yes, I know, a course, but there always has to be one apple that may or may not spoil the bunch. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, the second and final Venom track, Sabenko Climb. Will we see eliminations? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think we will. We're about to find out how many deaths we can possibly see. I think I'm going to start with the lowest player in the pack because I feel like there might be the most carnage, or maybe in the middle. We shall see. We're currently looking at Patrice's perspective at the moment, seeing how things shape up. Now moving on to ThatOneBonk, 7th place at the moment, but we might see potential weapons flying at any moment, and we know that it's going to get deadly. In fact, I think we already saw yes, right then and there, Pigeon already eliminated. Will we see another potential elimination? It's hard to tell. But moving slightly further up, we have on a player. It's currently the second lap, and already we've seen plenty of weapons fly here and there. We're currently seeing more jostling for positions, even as we move forward. I mean, already, I think it's pretty interesting to see that Pigeon is actually using an Egress for this, but is severely low in energy. Hopefully it does not happen again. Let's move a bit further, and we're seeing more weapons flying. We might see one more hit, and yes, another elimination. Oh my goodness gracious. This is already quite ridiculous. I have no idea how any of this is happening. Slightly higher. On a player at 1 HP. I don't know how the guy is hanging on, but he is absorbing a bit, trying to maintain where he is at the moment. But I mean, there could be more weapons flying at any moment, and we might see some more trouble. Slightly behind, Patrick's. I mean, if there is a weapon, something is going to happen, and then someone is going to die. We might see more carnage going into the ice cave, and here we go! I think that is the definition of revenge right there. I mean, that is just ridiculous.
Race complete.
Seventh
And
place.
yeah, that is just ridiculous. Out of all that carnage, hey manages to win that one. I mean, that was just utterly ridiculous. Hey is your winner for this race. Oh my god. You know, sometimes stuff like that happens. Guys, if there are any issues with the audio, you will have to message me on Discord. I think it should all be sorted now anyway, but nevertheless, I'm just reiterating just in case. But anyway, it is time for Metropia Flash. And we'll see if Carnage either increases or decreases. It's going one way or the other. Okay. Now then. Next up is Metropia Flash. Taking a bit to load, but we are there. And here we go. We haven't seen Beeeq in a while, so let's take a look at that. And yes, unfortunately the streams are a bit behind, but nevertheless we do what we can. Beeeq in 6th place. Let's see who will be the first to grab some weapons. We're seeing an autopilot. We're seeing. It looks like not much has happened quite yet. Oh wait, never mind. We are seeing weapons. We're seeing quite a few weapons. I think we might have already seen another elimination actually, but hard to tell. Things are still a bit slow at the moment. I think Hey has a turbo. Yes, that is indeed a turbo. Let's move slightly ahead. Kento comfortably in the Icarus Fury. I think that might be his trademark ship or something of the sorts. Not much action at the moment, but people are still. Oh wait, never mind. We have a bit of mines. We have a position change. Pigeon moves forward a bit, trying to get those extra points. And cannon uses. That's definitely going to hurt Nitro Boost quite a bit. We're seeing a battle. Oh, massive weapon hit right there, and another Quake to top it off as well. On a player moving further ahead for sure as well. I mean, this is already quite interesting to see many different perspectives and seeing how the lead changes affect everything. Let's take a quick look at Bonk's perspective at the moment. Yes, things are a bit behind. Unfortunately, things might not be able to line up just not quite, but nevertheless, the fight rages on. Let's go a bit down because I think we're seeing some action at the moment. Nitro Boost, they're all jostling quite a bit. Not very much of a gap. Will Pigeon be able to maintain the 3rd place and finish things out? I think it might happen. Oh my gosh, a double set of mines as well. But Nitro Boost still gets 4th place. And for the first time, Patrick's wins a race. Well done. Yeah, we're seeing quite a bit of commentary in regards to how people think about the race, because it probably had more action than anyone would have expected. And by the way, give a big credit to Patrick's being able to make all these snazzy and sleek animations, and especially to ThatOneBonk as well, being able to provide plenty of animations as well. Now then, next up is the Amphitheum Reverse. So we'll see if anything changes in that regard. Yeah, it's already been quite an interesting set of races. I mean, I personally think Sabenko might have been the most brutal so far, but this track could also provide its own set of surprises. So we shall see. 3 red lights, and here we go. Patrick's comfortably jostling through first and second right off the bat, and already we are seeing weapons flying. I think that was a bomb place. A typical, bit of an unusual spot for Turbo right there. But hopefully it is to his benefit. Let's look a bit further down the pack. We have Beeeq in third place at the moment, and the other two comfortably ahead, but only slightly. We're already seeing our first Quake. Another bomb placed behind. How will this affect things? And already another Quake. I think we might see another elimination already on a player with a missile, and that definitely does some damage for sure. Meanwhile, on a player almost falls up the track using the turbo, and still more jostling for positions right on the mid pack. Darth Michael has yet another Quake and some more weapons flying. Oh my goodness, it's like a roadblock going on right there. And I think we might see even more mines placed. I mean, this is just ridiculous. The world is being littered as we speak. Could Ana player actually be removed as well? We're not quite so sure. Let's move ahead a little farther. Patrick somehow gets a perfect lap. I mean, right now he's actually sitting pretty comfortably in first place at the moment. But there's still plenty of things left to be done. Moving farther behind, we are in 7th place with Darth Michael in the VR using cannons, trying to take out Beeeq at the moment. We're not sure if it's going to be effective, but there's only one way to find out. Avoiding the bomb, it has a turbo and the potential to move forward once again. And, oh. Okay, on to Bog's perspective. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but things are still moving swiftly along. We haven't looked at Kensho for a bit. Let's see how he's doing at the moment. Slightly behind, but comfortably in 4th place. And, Pigeon, I think you might have forgotten. You know, sometimes I do that too, where I accidentally forget. I think it's the final lap when it's, yeah. And oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. I think Beeeq's stream actually completely shut off, by the way. Beeeq's stream has gone down completely, so I think that is what has happened. But Bonk is actually going to go ahead and finish off the race. I mean, that was quite incredible. Let's see if anything else happens, but yeah, I mean, that was a major mistake from Kensho's perspective to do that. But yes, another a win for Bonk right there. Very well done. Yeah, alright, yep, Bonk won. I know, crazy. Next up is Tectora Reverse Rapier. So 4 races to go. I mean, who knows what the standings are like right now. I mean, this is just utterly ridiculous. So, I'm gonna quickly check on... I know, obviously, Bonk's perspective is still working. But I will have to look at where everything else is, because I think... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, yeah. Beeeq, if you're here, you will have to restart your live stream, because it went down. I hope he is aware. Already seeing plenty of weapons flying from the back of the pack. Things are already pretty close, but let's see if someone is going to be able to maintain the advantage and move forward. I mean, this is already quite a bit. That's what happens when you're playing on Rapier class. Let's see if Patrick's makes good use of the rockets, and unfortunately not so, electing to absorb it instead. We move slightly further ahead and see how things go. from the other perspective. Yeah, so unfortunately Beeeq will have his perspective off at the moment until that stream is fixed. But nevertheless, we're still seeing quite a bit of action. Let's move slightly further. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? I'm so glad I switched to that. That might have been one of the most painful crashes I've seen in a long time. I mean, that was just ridiculous. He's fallen all the way down to 8th place because of that. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Now we're riding with Patrick's. Things are looking quite interesting. We're gonna see weapon fire, a plasma fire, some mines over there, and I think we have an elimination from Beeeq's percent. Oh my goodness, what the heck is happening behind us? Darth Michael all the way back in last. But Bonk, I mean, this is very interesting. Bonk is doing surprisingly well all the way in 1st place. I mean, this is quite interesting. And he's going to round things out and finish out the race. Very well done.
Complete. Race complete.
7th place.
I mean, wow. What a race. Bonk wins again. Yeah, that, I mean, I'm just glad. I'm just glad I was able to see that. I mean, that was rough. Three races to go. This is insanity. Okay, 3 races to go. Because of the fact that I'm not recording anything, I have no idea what the standings are like. I don't know if you guys do, but Solar is tracking all the standings, by the way, and we already have, you know, the standings anyway from everyone's perspective. But nevertheless, we're on Moatherma Reverse. A lovely little place. But how lovely will it be? There's only one way to find out. I mean, it's honestly pretty wonderful to see all the ships flying around on a course like this. We're already seeing some weapons firing, and another hit, and then some. I mean, this is crazy. Slightly further ahead, we have Pigeon RL.
Missile.
And then slightly further behind that, we have Patrick's. I think we see a bomb on the track, and quite a bit of jostling for positions at the moment. Let's take a brief look at Darth Michael, who actually respawned off the track, in case that was very slightly being able to see that. We're seeing more weapon hits from slightly higher, but Patrick's unfortunately has to move down a spot from getting hit by some of those weapons. On a player in 5th place at the moment, it is quite hard to tell who is who at the moment, especially in terms of standings, but of course we will find out once all of the races are finished. It probably is even more exciting in that regard. But of course, hard to say. More weapons flying. This is honestly pretty crazy. I mean, right now, I think it's a battle between all these 3 people, and I think people are pretty medium in terms of ship energy, but of course that could still change. Patrick does have mine to try and close up the gap. I don't know. I mean, Patrick is getting all the blue weapons at the moment. Hopefully that will help him. And I think, oh man, Kento has just been eliminated, I believe. Yeah, that is pretty crazy to say the least. There's still just a bit of time to potentially make things up and potentially change things around, but unfortunately this race is coming to an end. And surprisingly, we're going to see a win from Hey Hey. Very well done. This is quite an interesting, diverse set of winners so far. So we have Hey has one, Nitro has one, I believe. Bonk has one. I think Patrick's has one, I believe. Yes. But yeah, very interesting stuff so far. Congrats again, Hey. Bonk is apparently safe now. I mean, that is quite insane. I have no idea what it is for everyone else because I'm not looking at anyone else's results. Oh, Hey safe too. Oh my gosh, that is very interesting. Congrats, Hey. Despite her worries, she advances as well. Again, I am not tracking the standings. Someone else is, so I have no idea what everyone else's standing is like. But that is a major update in regards to the standings. But wow, that's crazy. Oh man. Well, 2 races to go. This is the penultimate one. I don't know how we're already this far ahead, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the penultimate race. Metropia Reverse Phantom class. Oh man, this is where it all comes down to this, huh? We have at least 2 people using AG System Fury, Pigeon Horrell. We already have quite a bit of jostling for positions at the moment.
Missile. Mines.
Let's take a bit of a look down, looking at Player at the moment. Currently in 7th place. No idea where he stands. I mean, I think he's been kind of a midfielder at the moment. But of course, that could still change.
Missile.
Phantom is, of course, a very interesting class. Patrick's currently in the lead at the moment.
Rockets.
Slightly behind, we're seeing more action.
Bomb.
And man, wow, Bonk got slowed down very hard down there. I wonder what happened. Oh no, on a player, kind of playing with fire at the moment, slightly low on energy, but is trying to regain it back as soon as possible.
Missile. Energy critical.
And oh my goodness, that was unfortunate. Just simply too little help in order to make do with anything. I mean, that has got to hurt. Meanwhile, Darth Michael clearly has a lot of ground to make, kind of all over the place. This is quite an unfortunate situation. I really hope. Oh dear. Okay. I think he had a bit of a pit stop, yellow flag situation right there. But Patrick, I mean, this is very impressive from Patrick's perspective here. Being able to comfortably stay in first place, hopefully this will help him in the long run. He's also comfortable in shield as well. I think this might be a Patrick's win here, which is definitely what he might need. A bit more weapon hits, but that closes out the penultimate race. That was quite the interesting race, but unfortunately I think Darth Michael, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but a bit unfortunate. But Patrick's is your winner. Very nicely done. Alright guys, one more race! This is the final race of Ascension! Sol 2 Forward Phantom. Only one person can win the last race, but of course we have no idea what the standings are going to be. Can Patrick ascend? Who will actually be the people to officially advance to Transcendence Championship? There's only one way to find out. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final race. All too forward. I mean, there's not much else to say. It really is going to be that kind of race. Yeah, I don't know what the standings are, but there's only one way to find out who wins. But yes, so Darth Myko, oh dear, definitely not a good way to start things out. Now we move on to on a player in 7th place at the moment. Things are just jostling quite a bit hard right here. This is already quite tense. We're seeing some mines being deployed, and then some. Pigeon RL actually moves up quite a few spots despite things looking pretty weird there. I think someone actually respawned as well, which is very interesting to see as well. Bonk's slightly behind, but I mean, he's already safe. He can pretty much do whatever he wants at this point. I think the people that we might want to look out for further is on a player. Currently in 3rd place. Hopefully this might be just enough in order to secure his position. Now, we're not sure if any other action might take place, but it's still very much possible. I mean, oh wow, this is quite surprising. The field has opened up quite a bit. I mean, I know Bonk's comfortable. Hey has actually been guaranteed to advance to the Transcendence Championship. But here we go. We have a battle between Hey and Pigeon. I mean, of course, only 4 of these pilots are going to be able to advance to the Transcendence Championship. Quite a few might. Oh my goodness, that was a very good rocket hit. Hopefully this will be enough to finally bring Pigeon RL officially into the championship. We're seeing a quake. Low energy. On a player has actually been eliminated just like that. All the way down in 7th place at the moment. I'm not sure where he stands. Will this be enough to secure? Oh my goodness! That was scary. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. That was definitely a crazy finish from Pigeon's perspective. But ladies and gentlemen, round 3 is over. Darth Myko has a disconnect. He was already last, but man, that is a hard pill to swallow. But ladies and gentlemen, Ascension is over. This is insanity. Let's finally congratulate Beeeq for his wonderful victory. Alright everyone, that is Ascension Round 3. Now, I'm going to start announcing the unofficial results. I'm going to look right now. By the way, special thanks to Solar, assuming he did write the results. And oh man. Now this is some very interesting results. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go from top to down. Hey, first, 2nd place, ThatOneBonk. Hold on. 1st place with 63 points. Hey 2.0. So already this is the closest spread of points in any of the rounds. 2nd place with 62 points. ThatOneBonk finishes first twice. Hey has finished 4 times. 3rd place with 58 points. Nitro Boost 245 finishing first twice. In 4th place with 49 points, Patrick's WZ, finishing first twice. And now, unfortunately, we now go to the 4 people that have been eliminated. 5th place with 45 points, Beeeq 358, finishing first twice. 6th place with 43 points, Pigeon RL, finishing first 0 times. In 7th place with 21 points, Ana Player, finishing first 0 times. And in last place, 7 points, Darth Maiko. I am posting the results. These are the unofficial results, but I'm pretty sure the points have been calculated correctly by Solar. And assuming that is the case, the results are final. But I have just said the unofficial results. That's insanity. Beeeq is out. Beeeq will not be racing in the championship, but Bonk will be racing. Nitro, Patrick's by the skin of his teeth, despite some of the mistakes before. I mean, that was crazy. This, I don't think anyone could have predicted these results in any capacity. But yes. Okay. Clearly everybody needs a breather from how this has transpired. The results are unofficial, but we're probably just gonna check the points one more time to make sure they're official. By me, I'm pretty sure they are gonna be the correct results. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round 3. I do apologize for the sound issues and some of the technical issues. This was all kind of done one and done. But again, please thank ThatOneBonk and Patrick's for the designs of the graphics and whatnot. They're clearly very wonderful and very lovely to see. So, yeah. I mean, that was just insanity to watch. Like, seeing so many weapons fly, and clearly, no one could have predicted the final results as they could have been. I really, if someone could please, like, record the Discord chat, if possible, please let me know. I want to hear how the reactions are from me listening to the results. But yes, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The stream is going to be... Actually, you know what? How about we do some interviews? I mean, I think that would be a very nice idea. Okay, yes, I think I'm gonna do post-race interviews. So, how this is gonna work? We're just gonna... I mean, that's insanity. We will... Okay, I'm just gonna move in the temp channel. Okay, nice try, Maximars. Nice try. I'm gonna move it to 2, actually. Let's move it to 2. Alright, please go to the temp channel if you want to go for an interview. So, it's just, you know, come in and... Like, I'll just choose people randomly. So, first person to come in, just get in here and, spill your thoughts to the chat. Alright, well, we'll just wait for someone to join the temp channel and see if anyone would like to provide their closing thoughts. Hello?
Hey you. Hello, Ewito.
Hello, Ana Player. Clearly, despite your pretty good performance, it just wasn't enough. And then
Yeah,
Pigeon
definitely.
has unfortunately seen the results.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah,
I'm
I will be on.
seventh.
I will be honest. I do not think anyone would have predicted these exact results. Quite a surprising result. Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
thing is, as soon as started playing with these guys, since the first two races on 2048, felt the skill difference. Like, they get on weapon pads faster than you. They push you off tracks, racing lanes. It's, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't definitely prepared for them. They were on another level for me.
Yeah, that's definitely
And every
understandable.
time, and the thing is, every time you get past them, then you got a missile, rockets, or whatever else.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of weapons flying throughout this round for sure.
Yeah, everyone. I think everyone felt those weapons. Like everyone has got some beat.
So, do you think you could have done better this round, or do you simply think that by the time you were in round 3, it was simply too much for you to handle?
Well, I think I could have done a little bit better. Maybe got. I don't think I would be fourth on the. So I don't think I would qualify for the next stage. But I say at least sixth or fifth, because at a certain point I just was raging myself out and I lost focus for a bit and did some stupid errors. So
Okay.
I'd say that it's not good for me.
Okay. Was it seriously a 1 millisecond? Apparently, this is what. I mean, I think one major mistake that might have cost Pigeon might have been when he accidentally thought he was on the final lap on the Emphysema reverse. I'm not sure if that was the only thing, and there might have been more, but it's hard to tell.
I didn't see it yet, but I think everyone here, whatever mistake you take, it's just it costs you the place. You have to be really careful on whatever you do.
Yeah.
the the one that's behind you is gonna take every single chance they have to get past you. So yeah, I thought that probably Pigeon had that happening to him as well.
Okay. Do you have
Well,
any final closing remarks before we move on to the next person?
well, I just say good luck to everyone who passed for the next stages. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Well, I still think you played a good game on a player, especially going from stage 1 all the way to stage 3. I mean, that in itself is very impressive. Your journey will certainly not go unnoticed. Thank you, on a player.
Thanks, thanks. See y'all, people. See ya.
See you. Hello, ThatOneBonk. You are on stream right now.
Hi.
Congratulations on finishing second, which means you're officially in the championship.
Hi everyone. My name is ThatOneBonk, and I really should not be here. I expected to get fucked in the ass in Ascension 2, but I guess that's not how we ball.
Yeah, I don't.
I genuinely have no fucking clue how I passed round 3 as second, not fourth, but second, and 1 point away from first. I have. Alright, so like 6 hours ago, I started working on the graphics for the stream, right? And I haven't trained the races at all, so I expect it to be like 6th, 7th, second.
Oh man. I mean, I think you definitely played well weapons wise. I think that might
Yes.
have given you the cutting edge, even in 2048, to just put you in second. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, the things that saved me were the weapons and my racing lines sometimes. Like I remember on Tech Dura, I just overtook the entire pack of like 3 people and just got a weapon pad. From there it was smooth sailing.
Yeah.
This is insane, man. I
I
haven't
I I agree. I'm sure many would agree as well. Do you have anything else that you'd like to say?
I haven't seen a Discord chat freak out so much in so long.
I wish someone recorded it, because obviously I was managing stuff, but I really hope
Yeah.
someone can archive it and send it to me if possible, please.
So next time there will be hopefully more people on stream than just one.
Okay.
So maybe that will happen next time.
All right. Thank you, Bonk.
Thank you so much, Ewito. See ya.
Kensho!
Ewito.
Oh man, this is heartbreak to the highest degree. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but yeah, first of all, I want to say very big congratulations to Bonk. I know he always says he doesn't deserve it and stuff, but I think he's a really good racer. And also congratulations to Patrick's, because I think he really deserves it.
I think he deserves this as well. Seeing you go home is heartbreaking though. I do think you might have played a little too risky going into this round. I mean, I know it was a heated
Yep.
competition. I
Yep,
mean, I still think you
completely
did really
agree.
good nonetheless.
I completely agree. I did play very risky, but since I didn't do too well in the early games, I felt like I needed to take more risks in order to get ahead. Because if I played safe, then I couldn't really get back into the top spots. So I just kind of decided to say, fuck it, let me play risky.
Okay.
And yeah, that me forgetting about that thing was just really
Yeah, I
embarrassing.
see. Here's the thing. For some reason, it just always happens to be that course. Maybe because it's the longest. Because I know I've done it once in the past.
Yes,
But
it's terrible.
oh man.
Yeah, I was third place for that entirety of, like, I had that place secured. I was like doing well and stuff, and then I just do that and get eliminated after. Yeah, kind of unlucky.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say, Pigeon, before we move on to the next person?
Oh, no. Thanks for having me.
Oh, okay. No, but seriously, it was a pleasure to have you. You are a really good pilot. Do not let this get to you, because I think many will agree that you're still a great pilot nonetheless.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, bye-bye.
Farewell.
Hello.
Hey, Patricks. By the
Hey.
skin of your teeth, you are fourth and in the championship. How about that?
Yeah, well, dude, this was a total roller coaster. Like this was insane.
Oh
Like
man.
up and down, up and down. I have no idea how I managed to go through, but yeah, somehow I did. I would like to say that GG's Kencho and Beeeq. I'm sorry that you didn't make it. I actually wanted you to make it, but yeah, it unfortunately ended like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what do I say else? Well, there were many moments when I fucked up like really hard, especially on I think it was the Amphitheum. Yeah, like I thought it was the last lap on the third lap, and I you know pulled off the gas and then
Oh,
hit
you
the
did the
wall
same
and
thing
bonk.
that Kensho did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
and
my
it also
goodness.
happened before on Tech I think. No, no, it happened. It happened in 2048. I didn't know. I don't know which rack it was,
Oh,
but it happened twice.
okay.
So yeah, that was funny.
You know, it's kind of funny, like, in the heat of the moment, I guess you forget the simplest things, even as a seasoned pilot.
Yeah, yeah. When I was racing on Match Rapia and I got the first place on the grid, I knew like, okay, if I screw this up, like I'm an idiot. Like I can't screw this up. Kencho was right behind me, and it was fun. But I managed to get many turbos, so RNG lucky. And then also the next race, it was me against Beeeq, so that was also very fun. And for a second, I thought I was done because I used turbo right into his bomb. I don't know if you saw it, but that was
I might
absolutely
have. I mean,
disgusting.
I think there was just so many things. I'm glad I was able to capture all these perspectives because this was just utter insanity.
Yeah, it was like insane. Like so many eliminations. I don't think that many eliminations happened before.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Well, congrats to all the players that went through.
Of
Like
course, of
it was
course.
insane. Like it's funny that pretty much nobody, I mean except me, who qualified 5th to 8th managed to, you know, ascend. Like that's actually damn.
Wow.
I'm lucky to be me.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to say to the stream?
Well, I honestly don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Probably good luck to all the players in the next round, and yeah, let the best win.
Of course. Thank you, Patricks.
Yep. Bye.
Farewell. Alright, I think we'll have one or two more people for interviews. So let's see who comes in next. I think Beeeq will be next. Do a bit of waiting for Beeeq because I think he deserves some closing thoughts for sure. So just give us a moment, everyone. Because I think after Beeeq will be Nitro, and that will be the end of the stream. Hopefully soon. You know, even though there is the championship left, I think a lot of people are going to remember what happened here today as probably one of the most intense sets of races I've seen in a very long time. I don't think anyone would have seen that coming. With numerous weapons flying and hard to tell situations. Yeah, it's just utter insanity. But what else is there to say? That's Wipeout for you. And by the way, special thanks to Solar for doing the point tracking. It was very well needed because otherwise even I wouldn't have known what the final standings were. So big props to him for doing the right thing and being a good Samaritan. Hey, it's Beeeq.
Hello there.
Oh wow, that was very, very similar. I'm scared.
What?
Okay. Well, glad to have you on board.
No problem.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Okay. Listen, I think you played a really good game. You fought as hard as you were able to. I mean, I don't think anyone saw this coming.
It's just annoying that I had to win the last one to give me hope.
Yeah.
Mainly because I feel like people overestimated me, and I hate being overestimated because it leads to this.
but you still played very well. I don't think anyone would disagree about that. You did what you could to get the points.
If I, my brain is just going like, what if I didn't double eighth? What if I didn't get those eighth places? What if I didn't get like comboed by passing by? Because that was the main issue. I was overtaking people and they would just rocket me, and I would just tumble down more places than I would have gained. That's like that happened like a lot. On 2048, it's less, so that's why I did better on 2048. But
Yeah,
on
since
HD,
most people use speed ships, so I mean, there's basically less rockets and all that.
and also people go for green pads, and I can just spam shields so people that can't hit me.
Yeah.
And on HD, if I don't get like a shield, I'm basically vulnerable to anyone who doesn't like me and feels I'm a threat.
I mean,
And because
I
of
mean,
my good performance in the yeah, because I did pretty well in the practice games, so people yeah, it's not. I don't think I could have avoided those incidents, which is really frustrating because I feel like if I would have gone out, I would have had it like I would have liked it to be like, oh, someone just outpaced me and pulled like a second a lap quicker, but that didn't happen.
I think there were probably a few close finishes, and then the other races were a much wider spread in terms of first and second from what I saw.
Yeah, it's mainly obviously when you get hit, you lose like a few seconds every time, so it will be more spread out if that happens. But yeah, it was very frustrating in those middle races. At the end, when Phantom came, I could like get past, but it's harder to land a hit on Phantom, so I would like do a little bit better. I think I got like third and then the first on the Phantom ones.
I see.
So like I think if there's less weapons involved, I'd do better. I wish I was better at avoiding them. I like had one race, I don't know if you saw, like where I was battling with Bonk on Moa Farm, I think it was. Or no, actually it might have been yeah. Or actually it might have been that where I had to brake because he was activating his weapons every time I tried to pass. So I had to full air brake every time
I
to
think I
just
might
stay
have
behind
actually
him.
saw you do that in a race. I think. I mean, your stream did cut out by like the second half of races. I don't know if.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Mr. PlayStation strikes again.
Exactly. But I want to congratulate them for obviously. It's not obviously that I could have done better with some races, especially where I ended up fourth and like sixth. So it's not all like, oh, I just died and couldn't happen. I also had some points where I did go too aggressive on the barrel rolling where I should have not done that. So it's still on me, but I don't know. It felt really frustrating during the races, and especially after I like was leading on Soul 2, and I saw of all people Patrax was second. I was like, no, no, why anyone else, please? And I bombed him every time, and he just kept second. It was annoying,
Oh.
but yeah, still good on him for still finishing second and
See
knocking
that's
out.
the thing. I would have realized that if I knew what the standings were, but obviously I didn't. So I except for the fact that I knew that two people were safe at the time, but everything else, like this was obviously the closest of any of the rounds by no margin at all. I don't think anyone could have predicted how this all could have been, but I still think you piloted very well, Beeeq. You should definitely should keep your head high and still consider yourself as a great pilot.
Yeah, thank you.
So, anything else before we move on to the next person?
Um, I mean, I could tell you a bit of behind the scenes on before the the tournament. So we were doing practice games with Hey Hey and Nitro Boost, and I was doing pretty well on them, getting consistent firsts. And then both of them actually kind of went in a really negative state emotionally, where they were like, "Oh, I can't, I shouldn't even play today." and stuff, and I kind of pep talked them up, and now they're top 2. So it's fun to see that people's mental can change how they play a lot.
I don't know if this is a case of karma, but I mean, that's very interesting.
Why would it? If it was karma, I would have said like, all right, yeah.
No, it's like
thank
the
you.
opposite. I don't know what to call it. Like the good energy went to them. I have no idea what to call it.
I don't know.
But that is very
that
interesting.
happened.
It also shows that your mentality in a tournament can potentially affect like how everything else goes. So some food for thought there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I lost. Honestly, I didn't keep my cool in the middle races, and kind of that snowballed into double 8th.
Wow.
That was it. Like if I didn't get like if I got like 6th and 5th or something, I would have made it, I think. But just because I'm last twice in a row, that's really hard to recover from, obviously, and especially if I don't get first every time after that, it's just done.
I see.
But anyway, last thing to say is congratulations to Bonk, Hey Nitro, and Patrex for making it.
Congrats. We'll see them, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future, Beeeq.
Oh yeah, I won't go away. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
I'll I think you still have an interview to do with Nitro, so
Yes.
I'll see you there.
All right. See you.
See you, mate.
See you. Okay. I think Nitro might be the last person, and then we will call the stream. I think Nitro. I mean, there's probably like one other person, but besides that, I think Nitro's gonna be the last one. So we'll give him a few minutes, and hopefully he appears and tells the world that he finished 3rd in round 3, and maybe some other things, potentially. Okay, who haven't I interviewed? You. Yeah, those are the only 2 left. Alright, last call for the 2 of them. Before we have Nitro Boost close our stream out. Do 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 do. Alright, I think Nitro is gonna be the last. Alright, Nitro will close it out then. Nitro, you will be the final interviewee.
Hello.
Hello. This was quite the round.
Yeah, you're telling me. bloody hell's bells attached to a church in hell?
Yep, that's Nitro for you guys.
That was a fight.
Yeah, that was a fight in 2/3.
Ay ay ay. So
Where do we
it
start?
seems my trend continues. All I'm gonna say is I finished first in round 1. I finished second in round 2, and now I'm at round 3. I finished third.
Will you finish 4th in Transcendence?
That's what everyone's thinking.
Oh man.
Ay ay ay.
I'm
To be honest, I don't really know what to say other than how the hell am I still here?
I mean, I think you played pretty good. Um, I don't know if you were streaming, and if you were, I wasn't able to get the link from you.
No, the connection was just too bad, but it's all right. I've recorded everything from my perspective. I'll
Oh,
just
okay.
throw all that into a
I really hope you.
unlisted video, and I'll just send it to everyone unlisted so they can put it in compilations if they want.
All right. And maybe Quakulus can do the split screen thing, if he wants to, because I think that was
Yeah,
very cool that he
he
did
did
it
he did a
around.
good job on that.
Yeah.
He did a really good job on that.
Hey, Quake, if you're watching, I hate to be the troublemaker, but hopefully you can do the other 2 rounds if possible. Thank you very much. Do you think you played like do you think you still could have done better, or do you think like you were definitely gonna have a rough time for round 3?
2048. I didn't think I was gonna have a hope in hell. Like I was surprised when I won Ultimate. I didn't think that was ever gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, still two wins under your belt for a round like this, that's still something that cannot be ignored. So props to you for sure.
Also, can I ask you something?
What would that be?
You know how Anna player was also in I think he was also in round 1 with me as well.
Yeah.
And with his very unfortunate elimination, does that mean I'm the only person who played in round 1 that's left? Or am I missing someone?
Wait. I think Bonk did the
I thought it was
same.
round 2.
So you might actually be the only person from round 1.
Good
Oh
grief.
my god. Because Anna player
If
is
that's
now
the case,
out, but you are a round 1 player in Transcendence. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that is indications of a pretty decent system.
If that's the case, then I'm literally Pfizer.
I think you
I'm the
deserve. I
only
think you
player.
deserve it.
I'm the only player that's gonna have an appearance in every single race in Transcendence.
Okay, well, if you close it out, well, obviously, like you probably want to finish as best as you can in the entire
I do,
championship. But
yeah.
if you finish 4th, I mean, I don't know what people are gonna say about that.
Too coincidental.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say to the audience, Nitro Boost?
Very sorry for everyone who I killed.
Okay.
I mean, who felt my wrath? I think Beeeq did, Pigeon did, Anna player, and I think Hey Hey as well.
Just a lot of trouble and fire, I reckon.
Yeah. I went crimson red in terms of red racing, I think, this time.
Well, hopefully it's an AG Systems kind of red.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, yes, you too. That'll be all from me, I think.
All right. Good luck in the Transcendence Championship. You've got this.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I think that might be everyone unless we have like a final last minute thing. Like we'll give it a minute. But otherwise, this obviously was a very intense stream. I do apologize for the technical issues, but hopefully those will all be ironed out as we move into the Transcendence Championship. Now, since I'm actually racing in that championship, I don't think I will be streaming. Someone else is probably going to be pulling the strings, so to speak. And that also means, I think, that Solar will not be commentating because he's also racing in the championship. So, I don't know. There is still plenty of time to iron that out. Because of how stressful today was for, I think, a majority of people, we will not start Transcendence's championship until next week. So that means at the earliest, we are looking at April 12th, I believe, will be the earliest when Transcendence will begin. Tomorrow we will provide the next timesheets, but this time it will be, well, for the championship, which now includes Zone Battle, Combat, Eliminator, and of course the final set of grueling single races from 2048 to HD. I'm System Inspired or Ewito on PSN. It was a pleasure to be your commentator. I'll try to get a better mic in the future, but nevertheless, thank you all very much for watching, and we hope you guys look forward to the conclusion of this entire shindig. One person will win $50 and one person will win $100 at the end of the championship. Thank you all very much for watching and have a great night.